so fucking happy you're on.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa, for those of you who don't know. So today I am on month 3, week 1. I am on a 6-month plan and I am halfway there, which is totally crazy to think of because it's just, I didn't think we would get here, or I would get here so quickly. So month 3 has been really painful, more painful than month 1 and month 2, only because my teeth are really shifting this month and I still have 3 more months to go. Month 2, week 1 was really painful. It really shifted my front teeth more back, and my lower teeth are starting to come almost together. Week 2 was pretty good, still painful, but pretty good. Week 3 and 4 really hurt me the most. Out of the past 2 months and the past weeks, month 2 and week 3 and 4 really hurt me. Only because that's where my aligners were tight the entire time, which they're supposed to be, but these ones, it felt like they never got loose and they were really tough the entire time, and just taking them in and out was really tough. My teeth look like now. And you can see, I kind of see a difference this month, or this past month, because this tooth right here has shifted more back and it's starting to get more aligned with my teeth. And I noticed on the bottom that my bottom teeth, they're all starting to move more together. Also, what happened with my month 2, week 3 and 4, I had gotten a cut on both sides on the top of my gums. You can't see it now, but right here I had gotten a cut, and on the same side right here I had gotten a cut. In the first week, I guess you could say week 3, it was very painful to put them in and take them out whenever I had to eat, or if I just had to brush my teeth in the morning. It was severely painful. The bottom I had no issues with, but the top I was in pain the entire time. Every time I would take the top aligners out, my gums on the side that were cut would bleed. And every time till today, which I am switching to the month 3, week 1 aligners, till today, the back of my 2 teeth would bleed. I don't know why that happened. Nothing cut there. It was never too tight on my front 2 teeth, or anything like that, but for some reason they would always bleed, and it was kind of excessive. But as for my bottom aligners, they were perfectly fine putting them in and out, but the top ones I had a really tough time. But today I am switching to, like I said, month 3, week 1. I heard that month 3 is the worst pain out of all the months, even if you're on a 6-month plan or on a 7-month plan. But that's just what I've heard, and we're going to experience that this month. So let's go ahead. And also I'm wearing my Niner shirt. So because of the Super Bowl, but I probably won't be uploading this video until after the Super Bowl. But I am going to have a tough time with these new aligners just because today is Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday, which is the Super Bowl, which most likely I will not have these in probably all day because I'll be eating and drinking and, you know, I'll probably be munching the whole time throughout the game. So these are going to be really tough to leave in tomorrow. I am switching these at night, which is right now, which I highly suggest. That is the best option if you are with Smile Direct or, you know, any type of brands that have these clear aligners, just because it is first painful when you first put them in. So it's best if you put them in at night, so that way they kind of not stick, but they kind of get a hold of your teeth and they get used to being in your mouth. And that way, you know, if you're in severe pain and you don't have to, say during the day, you don't have to take them out when you're trying to eat. So that way, if you put them in at night, you can just go to bed and you'll be perfectly fine. So let's start with, so these are my bottoms. And by the way, these are my nails too. I just got them done today for the game. And then these are my top teeth. I will say that it does look like, hold on, there's a hair in here. It does look like, let's see. This tooth, it looks like it's going to be pushed back more, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit aligned with this tooth and my front one. Let's see. This tooth looks like it's going to be pushed back as well. So it looks like these aligners are going to be working on my two side teeth. It does look like they are going to start to, so right now it kind of looks like my teeth are like this, and it looks like it's going to start a little bit like that. Let's see the bottom. So on the bottom ones, it looks like these three teeth are going to be kind of aligned and together. And same with these ones. Looks like they're gonna come more together. I did notice that last month that the aligners, they kind of do switch on what sides they're working on. So I noticed like maybe the first week that the aligners were working on my left side of the teeth, and then next week we'll work on the right, and then it kind of alternates, it looks like. But that's kind of something that I noticed as well, that, you know, one aligners are working on a certain part of my teeth, and then it kind of works on a different part the next time. But altogether, I think in the end, you know, they'll all come together. So let's go ahead and put these in and see what happens. So let's go ahead and put them in. And I always like to start with the bottom first, just because I think they are easier to get in. more than the top, just because of my two front teeth, because those are the most painful to put into the aligners. And like always, I do have my chewies on handy. Like I said, or I don't know if I said in the last video, but I do keep these or use these in the beginning every time I put my aligners in. I use them up to probably the third day that I have my aligners in, just because my teeth are still getting used to them, or I should say the aligners are still getting used to being put in and popped in on my teeth. Whereas if it's already the fourth day, or the fifth day, or whatever, close to the last day, they're already nice and snug and pretty tight on my teeth, so I wouldn't need to put or use the chewies in that case. So let's go ahead. So this is what they look like, but I could tell they're not all the way in, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my chewies. There you go. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but now they're on there. So this is what they look like. There's still all these gaps that I get between the aligners and my teeth, which has happened since day one, ever since I started with SmileDirect, and that's perfectly normal. Not all aligners are going to fit right on your teeth where they touch your teeth basically. But that is, they feel all right. The pain isn't that bad. I do feel the pain, or not so much pain, but I guess the tightness on around here. So around here and these ones, I do feel the most tightness there. But other than that, they feel pretty good. Not too much pain. And sometimes you just have to keep going over them, biting on the chewies, so that way they keep going down or keep getting tight on your teeth. But like I said, and then even sometimes like the bottom of the aligners, they do kind of stick out. But I have noticed that when you put them on at night and then you sleep with them on, they are kind of more snug to your teeth. It's kind of like they're hugging your teeth in a way. But let's go ahead with the top ones. And I'm not always so excited about this one. So let's see how this goes. And again, I like to talk. Wow. I like to start with my front teeth first, putting them in on my front teeth first, just because the back sometimes does not always go in. Pain like all the time. But these right here, right here, my gums, it's already stabbing it, which I don't like. And that's right here, that's where my last aligners were, and that's where they scratch my gums. So you hear that? So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the chewies again, because I know they're not in all the way. Because look at all that gap. Ah, I knew it. Oh my gosh. I knew it. Yeah, it scratched my gums right here. So I just know either when I take them out, they're either gonna scratch my gums or I'm gonna wake up with a bloody mouth, basically. Right here too. Right here. This back tooth right here, that is all scratching my gums right now. And like I said, it's when I take them out in the morning, it's either gonna scratch my gums and it's gonna leave a scratch. I mean, it's either gonna cut my gums just like it did with the last aligners, and it's gonna be painful to take them in and out, or I'm gonna wake up with a bloody mouth because of my gums being cut open. I don't even want to put the chewies in between right here, because every time I bite on it, it moves the liners up. But these ones aren't that bad. I guess The most pain that I feel them in is, of course, my front 2 teeth. I do feel some pain here on these 2 teeth, so kind of like in the middle of them, but everything's all in the front. I don't feel any pressure in the back, whereas when I take them out, I should be bleeding. I do know that you are going to bleed throughout this process, and I think it's just because your teeth are shifting, so they're not used to, you know, this kind of pain and being stuck and snug in such a tight place, and they're just not used to it. Because I remember, or I think I said in my first video, that the first day I had my aligners, or the first week I had my aligners, every time I would take them out, my teeth were constantly bleeding, and it was only, actually I think it was on the top and bottom. I would always bleed on this tooth, either in the front, or actually it was coming from the back. And I was just bleeding every time I would take them out, and I don't know what the reason was. Every time I tried to take my bottom out, they were just bleeding, and the bottom right here in the front. So that's gonna happen, you know. I think that happens, you know, with SmileDirect, Invisalign. I'm not too sure. I've never heard stories about it, but I would think so, just because your teeth are shifting, they're not used to it, they're very tight and uncomfortable. So when you take them out, it's kind of like they're having a breath of fresh air, and they're just like it's like that, like you're taking a breath of air, and they're just, you know, they just want to breathe. That's all they want to do is breathe. Your teeth want to breathe. So yeah, this is what my teeth look like with the aligners in. And so let me know in the comments below if you guys see a change. I will be uploading, you know, these videos every month with my progress and showing you guys my experience with SmileDirect, because like I said in the beginning, I've never seen anyone with my kind of case where my teeth look like in the beginning. So yeah, just let me know if you guys see a change. Also, let me know if you guys like this kind of stuff where I upload every month and you see my progress, or if you guys want to see me change out my aligners every week and you want to see that kind of video, because I could try to do those as well. But yeah, these are again what my teeth look like. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. If you guys are watching the Super Bowl, I hope you guys are rooting for the Niners. Again, I will probably upload this video after the Super Bowl, so I pray and hope that they win, or they won. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I'm so fucking happy you're on.